Good morning. It is 33 degrees out. We still have a little bit of snow on the ground, but I am excited to see the snow already coming off the solar panels on the workshop. The snow on the barn roofs are still here, and that's a 12-12 pitch. And we still have snow there, and the solar panel is a 5-12 pitch, so it's not as steep. We're already having it sliding off, so that excites me. I'll be keeping an eye on that all winter to see how the snow does coming off of them. So far, that is good. The sun wants to come out, but it's still pretty cloudy. So it'll be interesting to see how fast we charge the workshop back up, because we were using heat and all the good things yesterday. So it is a beautiful morning out. Got to get some alfalfa for Azalea, and then Gina can start milking. We give Azalea the Redmond's 10 fine with garlic. And no, the garlic does not make her milk taste like garlic. That was the question I had. We've been giving her the Redmond's 10 with garlic since this summer, and her milk doesn't taste like garlic, so that is a good thing. I like to especially make sure she is getting salt this time of the year, because we want to make sure she stays drinking so she stays healthy. And also, if they're not drinking, their milk production goes down. So salt helps for that. Driving down here this morning, I found it kind of interesting. This side of the roof still has all the snow on it. And then we come down on the side where all the solar panels are, and the snow is just about all the way off. I saw some snow falling off a minute ago, so that excites me. It'll be interesting to see how the snow slides off of that all winter. Once that sun comes up, we're going to be making solar on all of those panels, which is exciting. So yeah, let's get in the shop and try to get these lights wired up and working, because it'll be nice to have real light in the workshop. All right, so we went around the other day and we strapped all of our walls so we can sheathe it, but the main reason we did that first is so we can start wiring up our lights. So we're gonna do 2 rows of lights, and we're gonna have 3 going this way. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to run my wiring, and I'm looking up there. We have 2x6s that we put up there to brace our trusses on. I'm thinking that those 2x6s might work out, so it's the right spacing we need, and I can just run my wire right on top of that all the way down. So we need to run a feed wire, so I'll run a feed wire from our breaker box up over to the outlet box right here by the door. It'll be our switch, and then we need to run wires up, over, and up this way, and then I'll have to run it over that way and back. So let me get up on the mezzanine and check my spacing. So the shop is, say, 39 feet on the inside wide. Let's see. So that's at 13 feet. So that's even. If it's 13, that should be 13, and if that's 13, right? Yeah. So this should be, what's 39 minus 13? 26?
Yeah.
Bam, 26. So that's perfect. These are actually the right spacing that we need. The electrical drawing I had done for the shop, it called for 6 lights, including coming all the way down here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 6 lights from 30 feet that way, or from that way, this way, 30 feet, however you wanna say it. So it might be a little bit too many. It might be too much light in here, but I'd rather have too much light than a shop that's not bright enough, because that's not any fun. So we need to run 3 boxes on that side, 3 boxes on this side, and I'm gonna think about what I wanna do for a fan, because I think having a fan in the center will help push down the heat and the cool air in the different seasons. So that we'll do later. Let's just get all of the wiring done for the lights, because it's gonna be nice to have some real lighting in here. All right, I'm gonna try running 2 things of wire at once up this side. So I'll have my main feed wire going up for the main shop lights, and then I'm gonna try running another wire over, and that'll feed the lights on the mezzanine. So that way we already have our power supply up and over there. I was thinking last night if I had a dart gun or a Nerf gun or something, I probably could have been up there, shot a string across, and then just been able to tie my rope on and snake it up. So if I can think of something else I could do that with. If we can get the rope up and over and then down, we could just go and pull it all the way across. I just gotta think about what I would use to do that. I don't know.
Potato gun.
Potato gun, I ain't got no potato gun.
So we think we came up with something that maybe will work.
All right, I didn't have enough PVC piping that had the flare ends on it that I'll just push in together. So I grabbed some fiberglass poles that will tape together, and hopefully this will work. If I start here, that'll be fine. I'll probably need you up here,
What?
because I might need you to pull wire for me.
So I don't really have a problem going up the ladder. It's getting from the ladder to being on the platform. More than that, it's getting off of that onto the ladder is what makes me nervous, but I'll get to that part when we get there. I don't have to worry about it right this minute.
See, by just having a ladder to get up here like this, I know you won't come up here and check to see what kind of toys I get and hide up here.
I just need something to grab onto.
You made
Okay,
it.
I'm not going any closer to the edge.
I'll need you to feed the wire up to me.
Just tell me when you need some, because right now you have a lot.
That's gonna be close enough where I can go down on that ladder.
Well, do you want to go a little bit further or not?
I can't, I'm hitting a truss. I'm as best as we can with using something that's not super stiff like that. That ends right there, so I should be able to reach that and then pull it the rest of the way.
Did you make sure that ladder is good?
Yep, I can't go nowhere.
So the one that you pull on is the one you want the tape on?
Yep, ready?
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay, put black tape on it, and I'll put black tape on my end, and then we'll know that this is the one that goes to the mezzanine lights when we do them. All right, so I'm gonna bring an outlet box up there, hammer, pliers, outlet, strippers, so I can put the box up, put the outlet in, and be done. And then I won't have to go back up there until we get the lights in.
And me, I'm just gonna stay back away from the edge, just stay up here until we get the other side done, because my hardest part is getting on the platform and getting off the platform. I'm fine being up here, as long as I'm not near the edge, and I don't really like seeing him on the ladders or hanging over anything in other places. Other than that, I'm good. I don't like seeing people walk around the edges and stuff like that. I'm getting better.
And at least on the other side, we'll only have one wire, so I won't have to keep going. Which wire am I pulling on?
So now you got this part kind of figured out, but what happens when you have the heavy light and then you have to go up there and do all that at once? How are you gonna do that?
The lights aren't that heavy. I'll just have to come back up with the ladder. That's just the lights, and I put a hook in here and let the lights hang. 2, 4, 6. The only good thing about not having heat out here right now is it's not super hot. If we had heat out here, I'd be sweltering right now. Okay, so now, babe,
Yeah.
I need to know, is this the one with no tape?
That's the one with no tape.
That's the one with no tape?
Yes.
Perfect, that's what I thought. I might be able to put it on the back of the truck without an issue. But if you go too long, it should be this one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got our fiberglass poles. We'll get the feed wire over, and then we can run it that way, and then I can start wiring up these 3 outlets. And that'll work. All right, I'll cut this back. This is the one for the mezzanine lighting. I'm gonna stick it up here for now. That'll go there. Now this wire, I'm gonna cut and we'll staple it up here. And then we need to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that should be enough to get us out to the first outlet. See if we can snake this out there without the fiberglass rod. And then we'll do the fiberglass rod to put the wire all the way out at the very end, and then I can start working my way backwards. There you go, okay. Way more than enough. I'd rather have too much, and then I can cut it off, use it somewhere else later. That's gonna be close right there, because that's 24 feet, and that's 30, so yeah, we gotta be right there. So that'll work.
Where's the other step?
Right behind you. All right, let's do this.
Well, after Al gave me a handle, I was able to get down. But before that, I just can't step off without having something to grab onto. So he put that up there after he thought of that, and that worked really good. So maybe I just need some handles up there, and I can be able to do that. Getting on and off or not having my hands to have something to touch, that is the issue.
Nice. All of the outlets are wired up for our lights in the main part of the shop. The mezzanine area, we'll do that after. I want to run the feed wire over to the switch box now. And that way we can start getting ready to get power over there. And then I'll pick up some temporary lights. We'll have some light in here. It won't be super bright, but it should be bright enough for working. Then the temporary lighting that we use over there, I'm going to bring that over here and use that to light up the mezzanine. So I'm just going to get 2 lights, and that way I'll use them here, and that should be plenty bright enough for the mezzanine area. All right, perfect. I just made a little 90 so we can come in, able to run our wire. And I don't have to worry about anything ever getting these wires because they're gonna be set in 2.5 to 3 inches. So Go boom, boom, and then down. I like it. So when I came up here to check the traps the other day, you're never gonna guess what I found. Yeah, right? That big old tree is down. I had to come back up today with my chainsaw. I'm not 100% sure if it blew down in the wind or if they chewed it down more, because it looks like it's been chewed down, but I don't see how they're getting in and out. They haven't gone by my trap as of the other day. So I'm gonna cut this tree up, then we can drive around, check it. I would check the other trap. I've been checking, I've just been having to walk around. So I figured I'd bring my chainsaw up and cut it up. We'll get some firewood, as much as we can get in the back of the side-by-side today, and we'll buck up everything else. And I just heard a grouse fly off. I don't know where it was, but I heard it. So I'm gonna get my chaps on, I'm gonna get this cut up, and then we can check some traps. This is the kind of stuff we don't want happening out in our woods. Big trees like this being chewed down and blown down and just destroying and breaking everything. But I am seeing some deer tracks, so that's a good thing. All right, we got some weight back here. There's still some more rounds to pick up, but I gotta come back out tomorrow anyways. I'm gonna go check the last trap, and then I'm gonna head back, and then we got probably another load tomorrow to pick up of rounds, and we'll be good. So didn't want the tree down, but at least we can get some firewood out of it. But let's head on down the trail and head on back. All right, I picked up everything we should need to finish hooking up these lights. I got 2 lights. We're gonna hook these up temporarily in here in the center, and then afterwards I'll use these in the mezzanine area. These are the ones from Harbor Freight. Got a breaker and some switches. We'll get these mounted, and then I can take the ladder over here and then get this wire ran. And then we can finish running the feed wire. All the holes are pre-drilled. So yeah, I think this will be good. I'm excited to see the workshop with some light. Let's see what comes with these lights. Okay, bam, bam. So we can just plug them in, boop. Boom, perfect. Okay. All right, I got both the lights up. It'll be interesting to see how bright they are once they're on. We run the feed wire from the lights up, down. I want to clean that up some, and then we'll go over to the switch, then we can run the main feed wire and get these lights on. I can't wait to see how bright they are. hopefully, I'm hoping they're bright, but on the same hand, I'm hoping they're not too bright because maybe I should have just bought these for the shop. But the other ones I ordered are already shipped, so I'm gonna wait and I won't get more of these. But it'll be interesting to see how these two lights do. All right, let's see if we have lights. True test. Whoa! No way. Awesome. Woo! No way. That's just 2 lights. Holy moly. I don't know what it's going to be like when we have more out here. And the other ones we got are supposed to be better. These lights are wild. That is going to be awesome. We'll definitely be able to work in here and see everything we're doing. I like it. Sheesh. Wow. At least I know if the other lights don't work well, I know what to get more of. Holy moly. That is wild. This is the Bronin brand from Harbor Freight, the 10,000 lumen ones. I'm pretty impressed. I bet you if we would have just put 4 in the shop or 6 of these, they would work. But I have the other ones on order. I'll try those, and if they don't work that good, I'm just gonna go and get more of these from Harbor Freight because that is wild. One of the reasons I want to try the other lights is they're smaller, so they won't be as noticeable up there, and they're supposed to put off more light, so we'll see. We'll try those, and if we don't like them, we know that these work good. But these ones are gonna go above the mezzanine, and I know those 2 will be more than enough to light it up there. So I am just pumped that we can actually see out here really well. Shut off these. Boom, boom. Man, that is so bright out here. That is perfect. So when we're out here working in the shop for the barn, we have plenty of lighting. That is going to be good. These only pull 100 or 120 watts per light. So yeah, 100 wattage, 100 watts per light. So this is only taking 200 watts to light up this whole shop. So power consumption wise, not a lot, and plenty enough to see and to work. So that is exciting. Just went around and I moved everything off the slab for the barn. We have the 6x6s. I got a broken solar panel. I gotta figure out where I want to put that for now. But other than that, everything is moved. So that way we can start the barn build. I cleaned up inside the workshop. The lights are working. So now we are just waiting on a piece of machinery, and that'll be here in the next video. And in the next video, we're gonna be starting the barn building project. So I'm excited for that, and I can't wait. I hope you guys can't either. We're just shy of 350,000 subscribers. And you know what? I'd like to try to get to 500,000 by the end of this year. I know that's a big ask, but we have like 50% of the viewers who watch are subscribed and 50% aren't, or it might be like 40, 60. So a lot of you guys who are watching the videos aren't subscribed. If you could hit that subscribe button, I know we can get to 500,000 by the end of the year. And that would be awesome. So thank you guys for coming along on our homesteading journey. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead. Look at that sunset. It is a beautiful day out here, a little chilly. The goats and 297 are out grazing, getting some good grass before winter sets in, and hopefully before then we'll have the barn built. and we can have everybody in here. So thanks for coming along. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Bye.